Hello and a warm welcome to Top Stories here on Viewer Television. My name is Philip Sullivan. The Niger Delta Development Commission has pledged to partner with Nigerian universities to produce life-saving vaccines as well as support other researches that offer solutions to some of the problems plaguing the country. The managing director of the commission, Dr. Samuel Obuku, made the pledge in a statement signed by the Director of Corporate Affairs, Ibitoye Bosode. Ogboku spoke when receiving delegations from the Rivers State University, led by Vice Chancellor Professor Nerum Okogbule at the Commission's headquarters in Port Harcourt. And for Ramadan, the Church of Christ Evangelical and Life Intercessory Ministry, Sabon Tasha, in the Chikun local government area of Kaduna State, has distributed food items to over 1,000 underprivileged Muslims ahead of the Ramadan fast. The beneficiaries were mostly Al-Majris beggars under the aegis of Association of Persons with Disability. The food items distributed by the church at the Kano Road Central Mosque, Kaduna, were bags of rice, maize, and millet. Now, prayer mats and plastic kettles were also distributed. The ministry's general overseer, Pastor Johanna Boru, told journalists that the gesture was aimed at cushioning the effect of the Naira redesign, fuel scarcity, and the hiking price of foodstuffs on the underprivileged in the society. The Senate President Ahmad Lawan has urged the Muslim faithful in Nigeria in the month of Ramadan to pray for a peaceful transition of power at the national and subnational levels in the coming months. In his goodwill message, Lawan said this Ramadan period provided an opportunity to also pray for the success of the incoming administrations both at the federal and the state levels as they would assume the onerous task of continuing the building of a viral and prosperous Nigeria. He added that as a country, Nigeria had made some good progress in its political voyage and still learning well to deal with the usual challenges that those who have gone further can use in their journey had also encountered. A lawmaker elect for the Ogun State House of Assembly, Milare Bello, has been arrested by operatives of the Department of State Services. Bello, a People's Democratic Party member, was alleged to have masterminded the Shagamu mayhem that left several banks vandalized during the Naira scarcity protests. Newsmen gathered that the suspect had spurned several invitations by the DSS. Bello, popularly known as Dre, was said to have been on the run since the incident happened but surfaced for Saturday's election. Some members of the House of Representatives clashed over a bill seeking to legalize cultivation, sale, and use of cannabis, also known as marijuana, for commercial purposes. Two members of the House, Benjamin Kalu and Lumide Osoba, had sponsored a fresh bill seeking to amend the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Act to expand the scope of anti-narcotics agency to issue licenses for the cultivation, sale, and use of marijuana. However, when the bill was up for second reading at the plenary, another member of the House, Mariam Onoha, protested that the content of the bill was same with hers, which she sponsored long ago. The Speaker of the House, Femi Gbajabiamila, in his ruling, asked both sides to liaise with the Chairman of the House of Committee on Rules and Business, Abubakar Fulata, to identify the differences and similarities between the bills ahead of sitting on Thursday. The Chief Whip of the Senate, Orji Kalu, has declared his intention to contest for Senate presidency in the 10th National Assembly. Kalu, who won re-election to represent Abia North in the Red Chamber, disclosed this while briefing newsmen at the National Assembly. The ruling All Progressive Congress maintained a majority in the Senate, having secured 57 seats. Now, APC senators eyeing the Senate presidency have been lobbying their colleagues to seek their support.
I run. Yes, I'm ready to run for Senate President if the party zone it to my zone, because the party is supreme. Whether they want to zone it, they should zone it to my village, so nobody will contest it against me. I don't even want them to zone it to the south. The party should zone it to Igbere in my ward. So, because I'm the only senator from there, you can manufacture another senator from another local government or from another place in Abia. So, I would like the party to zone it to me with my name. If they can do that, it will be very good, because President Tinubu needs people of high character to turn around this economy, to make sure that we work for the masses and make laws that will enable him to turn around the economy.
Still with the Senate, the Nigerian Senate says it has constituted a committee to probe why President Muhammadu Buhari did not assent to 19 out of 35 constitution review bills transmitted to him by the National Assembly. The Senate President Ahmad Lawan made this assertion in his remarks during the resumption of plenary after the governorship and state houses of assembly elections. Lawan commended President Buhari for assenting to 16 constitution amendment bills, particularly the bills to guarantee the independence of state legislatures and judiciary.
That Mr. President did not sign, did not assent to. I believe that there is need for us to do further engagement between the National Assembly and the executive arm of government. We will constitute, I think we already have our Constitution Review Committee to engage the executive arm of government. I don't know whether it will be the office of the Attorney General or the executive, maybe constitute a small committee. Let's go through the items, those bills that have not been assented to. What are the issues? Are those issues that we can deal with immediately? Because we are putting a lot of resources, a lot of time to produce those bills. And I believe that maybe there are a few explanations that could be made, and then they will be okay. And we will do that almost immediately, because time is of essence.
President Buhari had last week signed into law 16 constitution amendment bills out of the 35 bills transmitted to him by the 9th National Assembly. And with that story, we end top stories for now. My name is Philip Sullivan, and on behalf of the rest of the production team, my name is Philip Sullivan. Do have a lovely day.